Stiff man syndrome was discovered by Morse and Wortman in 1956, but political correctness in the 21st century led to the condition being renamed stiff person syndrome. According to Nord, there are 5 variants of SPS. But with any variant, everyone is different in the way it presents. They are classic, vocal, jerking, progressive encephalomyelitis with rigidity and myoclonus, which is PERM, plus a paraneoplastic-related stiff person syndrome. I have the classic variant and must have this paper in my hand as I have short-term memory loss. Not surprisingly, I have taken extra medication to help on this momentous day. Anyway, in each type of SPS, there is no cure and it's progressive. Though the rate of decline varies enormously with no discernible pattern. SPS is described as 1 in a million. Worldwide, it's usually diagnosed in the 3rd or 4th decade of life, although it can and does affect children and babies. It also appears to be more prevalent in women. Almost always a long, arduous journey because of the difficulty in diagnosing a condition which is still relatively unknown within the medical profession. After endless visits to the GP, patients are told it's all in their head because of the symptoms being different at each visit. A blood test for autoantibodies to GAD65 is an essential first step, even though 20% come back negative. The next step is an EMG, which must be done by someone looking for SPS. Symptoms. These include muscle spasms, anxiety, falls, balance issues, startle response caused by touch, sound, sight, and emotional upset, all of which makes it hugely difficult for sufferers to leave their comfort zone, usually their home, and lead any sort of normal life. Treatments. Despite being incurable, some of the symptoms can be eased by benzodiazepines or opioids, and many sufferers have treatments together with medication, such as IVIG or plasmapheresis. All SPSs have other autoimmune conditions, most commonly type 1 diabetes, which is approximately 48%. Both conditions have the GAD factor and both work in a very similar way. Cancer is also included in any variant, usually breast, ovarian, and bowel. I personally know from over 20 years of running a support group that many also fall victim to social stigma and misunderstanding, and often pay a heavy price. I'm here today to raise awareness of this underdiagnosed and under-recognised neurologic and autoimmune condition. My symptoms began in 1990, and I was diagnosed in 97. 7 very long years later, I decided to start a support group in 98 with only 4 other UK sufferers. As the numbers grew, we were granted charitable status in 2003. We have a very active Facebook page with hundreds of members worldwide, together with an ever-expanding dedicated website with hundreds of links to treatment, news and videos. The website also has an SPS map of the world, which has more than 400 sufferers on it from around the world. It's the start of an actual record of incidents across the globe, but it's also proving to be a place where fellow sufferers can find each other and help ease the pain of isolation. Research. Research programme has begun in Germany, but it's early days and there's no real news. There's no other research going on anywhere in the world or clinical trials, and that desperately needs to change if we are to make any progress. And lastly, I would like to thank Findacure because they are always here for us. Thank you.